welcome. I'm just going to give you a quick tour of one of the Perlenspiel projects I worked on. If you don't know what Perlenspiel is, it's basically a JavaScript engine developed for educational purposes of students quickly prototyping games or ideas within some strictly set functions. So what this is this is just designed to be a toy. You can see the cute Drabotron 5000 cliche name up there. And the idea of this game or this toy was that it allows for the user to experiment and kind of do their own thing as much as possible within the confines of my limited programming capabilities. So obviously this is kind of a draw tool. Like you can go in here, you see like the colors change when you cursor back over. You can change the grid square size, which I'll show you a little bit in the actual code that I put in. The corners will actually nuke, I apologize for the annoying sounds. The corners will actually nuke the progress and start it over, kind of like an Etch-a-Sketch. So it's a fairly simple toy. It doesn't really have any end goals or objectives. It just kind of lets the user set their own purpose and what they'd like to accomplish. Which that in of itself is the definition of a toy, not really a game per se. So let's take a look at what I did for some of the setup. In case you've never seen Perlenspiel, this is basically the way it works. It's some basic JavaScript. These are some of my custom functions. Up here you get to set the grid width and grid height, which I adjust later via those buttons. Let's see, without getting too much detail, Perlenspiel allows you to use certain things called beads. You set data, you set their color, you can assign different values to them, and that way you can manipulate them. This is all set within the Perlenspiel engine as well. A bunch of hard-coded information, if you will. All the corner information, so here's one of the main, all the main functions will have PS dot in front of it. There's quite a few of them, like ps.click, ps.init, etc. If you've worked inside Perlenspiel, this will make a lot more sense to you. Nothing too fancy. Basically, all I do is I allow them to change the grid via a couple of buttons set via ps.data, and then it wipes the board, resets, and allows them to continue drawing in whatever colors they prefer. There's a few more things I forgot to show you. If they click on certain colors, different shapes will draw, and they can kind of try to make their own drawing on their chosen board, if you will. So back to that, let me show you that real quick. So if I click on that color, it gives me something else. If I click on that color, it gives me something else. Not too exciting, but pretty good practice within JavaScript and Perlenspiel itself. So I hope you enjoyed this quick little demonstration. Thanks.